What's up, world? What's up, chat? Let's get to it, man. Tulsa, the great Tulsa, Oklahoma. Um, really important project to talk about. Really monumental for the history of Tulsa folks. One of the most prominent economic booms that we can model things after. So that's one reason it's important. And I think today is like the 104th year anniversary of that. Um, for my generation, we wasn't told a lot about it. You know what I mean? I'm an '80s baby, so with that being said, we wasn't told a lot about informed as much as we should be. So fast forward to present time, I just make sure I just try to give it back to the young people that's watching me, or the people just in general watch me, but in particular the young people, because if it was here for me, and it's a good chance that you ain't gonna get it can miss you too. So um, what they don't start off telling us that um, Oklahoma was a free state, and it wasn't a slave state like a lot of other territories. Without going into all the details, in short, it was a free state. So if you wondering how the community was thriving back then during slavery times, is because Tulsa, Oklahoma was a free state. Um, Throughout history, a lot of that region and other regions make states to the claim that it's Indian. So Oklahoma does have a native origins. It's Oklahoma. It has the Trail of Tears or whatever. But they say a lot of blacks back then was recognized as as, as native. So like it was like blacks was native. We was the real, and we wasn't like the $5 Indian, as they say. But that's important for us because that's one of the most like economical blueprints that we could follow to this day, that we still haven't really seen. Um, we haven't seen that replicated in its prominence. Some of the cities and areas is in Chicago, and maybe New York, 142nd Street or something like that. And even Chicago, we have black thriving areas, and maybe even Baltimore and other places, DC, lead them out of Maryland, or the DMV, in those. But nothing has been to the level of Tulsa. So on this anniversary, I feel like it's redundant that we talk about this, just not today, but just in general. You know what I'm saying? But in honor of those who went through that tragic time and kind of laid the blueprint for us to be able to influence ourselves without no hate, without no slandering, without no smear campaigns, that we all can get money together. Everything ranging from banks to seamstress to shoe shiners. You know what I'm saying? The shoe shine, I think I recall, was millionaires. The shoe shiners, you know what I'm saying? That was something big in Chicago, but I'm gonna keep it on Tulsa. Um, so I think that's important. They don't teach this in the public school sector, so you're not really gonna there. YouTube University, you can see a lot of clips and all of that on here. So I just ask y'all, if y'all got children, my thing is to get it to the next generation, even adults. So just try to get that out there. It's important to remember that as part of our fabric, as people that got started to the we started in the economical race kind of late, and deprived of a lot of things, especially information. So we did have a prominent community that showed we can enterprise without violence, and we didn't really need no help. That we just backed our own money. So we can take a page out that book and be, and be also be successful today. So that's just my time, and why that is, information connects us. So if you of another race, this helps, and if you of the race, this also helps too. So it's just information that connects us. So that's the importance of highlight what happened in Tulsa, all black community that was bombed by the federal government intentionally, just so we wouldn't thrive. You know what I'm saying? Blacks have been war with this government in so many facets of life, and people just want us to sweep that under the rug. No, we can't. We got to talk about it. If it's uncomfortable, it's cool. If it's comfortable, it's even cooler. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna keep it pushing, and we're gonna keep highlighting. We're gonna be talking about our role models and our people that paved the way, because that's what we got to do. History and information, because it helps us be. It should help this time be better than the times before, and lays out a foundation moving forward. So, hope this information was helpful, impactful to you, make you think. You know what I'm saying? Just like what we was able to do. With the dollar circulating, I think they said the dollar went around like 12 times before it left the community, so it circulated a lot, and that's how you build economics. That's how you within your community, within your people. You know what I'm saying? Your village, your tribe. You know what I'm saying? So that was really the blueprint that we taught ourselves. They wouldn't give it on, so that's what we did. We just spent it amongst us: gas stations, cleaners, shoe shiner business, you name it, we had it. But it was a deliberate act by the federal government that blew it up, so it's no longer here. And those people should be recognized on a federal level. Like, it should be a holiday for the Black Wall Street of Tulsa of that time. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody follow, document, everybody do stories and journalism and spread the information. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment, subscribe to the page. I try to do like this outside of music, just to keep my folks informed, especially that there's just information, geeks and love information. But salute, share it, remix it, whatever you're gonna do. If it was informative to you, drop a comment. Yeah, we're gonna rock like that, man. Signing off.